7 whole years to this exact moment. We got some tea, folks. Within the last 2 hours, I received 2 emails from Onision himself. Some time ago, I asked you to stop making videos about me that were based on misinformation and were slanderous. This email is to formally request you to remove all videos about me on your channel, especially the most slanderous ones. Having requested the removal of said videos formally, and now me asking you to stop harassing myself and my family, your actions beyond that last request and this point make legal matters more simplistic. You have made countless videos harassing myself and my family over the last 7 or more years. You've made videos about my Patreon, which is a huge source of my income, and as a result, I can prove financial damages. Greg, I am not going after you and your family. I am responding to things that you say publicly and put out online. 2, you cannot prove that I've committed financial damages to you. Do you know why? Because my last video I made about you upset at a fan over unpledging $2 to your Patreon. Since that video promoted your Patreon, you've gained almost $200 more on your Patreon. You were at like $1,900 a month, and right now you're over $2,000 a month on Patreon. So my video that I made about your Patreon actually helped you get more money. But also, you have to understand something. If you treat your fans like garbage, and they're giving you money, and then they release conversations that they've had with you publicly, and I cover that in a commentary style-esque fair use video, that's not slander. Again, I talk about things on this channel that you do and things that you say that you post online. Everything I respond to is based upon things you do. And the real problem is that even if technically you were going to take me legally to court, you have to prove slander, which means that you have to prove malicious intent. I hold no malicious intent towards you. And it's one of the hardest things to prove in court if you're going to sue someone, that I'm making videos with malicious intent, when all I do is I do commentary style-esque videos in response to things that you say, your behaviors that you do, and the horrific things that you say about other people publicly on YouTube. It falls in line perfectly with fair use. We have undeniable harassment. I can additionally prove slander with undeniable evidence, and we have undeniable damages as a result of your actions. Considering all the above and knowing you from your own statements that you have made thousands and thousands of dollars off these videos, I have every reason to pursue you legally to recover the damages incurred from your slander and harassment. I realize you will not remove your videos as a result of this message. I realize that you will continue to slander and harass me regardless. Again, the only point of this email was to establish that you were contacted and you were asked to remove your videos harassing myself, my family. You were asked to stop slandering me and you did not comply. I am CCing your network, including blank, I'm not going to say their names, in this notice so that they're also aware that you are formally requested to remove said videos, stop slandering, blah, 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 blah. My apologies for not including this in the original message. Daniel Silsbach, you have 72 hours to remove all your videos, including all your videos. Additionally, your network has 72 hours to remove that. You being at full screen for the last 7 years of slander and harassment you have subjected my family to. If the videos remain up for 72 hours, I will be pursuing you for damages. If you remain signed to full screen after 72 hours, I'm pursuing them for damages as well, as they are directly enabling your slander and harassment. This email is to establish that a reasonable deadline was set, so there's no way of being held responsible for not removing the videos channel, blah, 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 blah. Get the picture, but here's the thing, Greg. I am not removing my videos on you. In fact, in the link in the description, there is a playlist. You can click that playlist, and you can see all the videos that I made about Onision in the last 8 years, okay? 8 years on this platform. I've made a total of, now with this one including, 35 videos. What is 8 divided by 35? Does anybody know? Like, basic math would say that on an estimate I make about 5 to 4 videos per year on you. Every single video in this playlist is completely different. Some of my videos that I've made to you, you have content ID'd, which means that I didn't make any money off of it, and you actually made the money off my videos that I made towards you, that you took money off of my content where I use fair use. Furthermore, a bunch of my videos have been demonetized. And third, who the hell cares if I make money off making responses to you based upon things that you do and say? You are not someone who can be private, so you blast everything publicly, you say horrendous, horrific, horrible things about events, you go after people like Shane and call him one of the worst possible things that you can do, you call him the P word, You call Shane, a gigantic YouTuber, the P word. You then go after EC, and you make a gigantic list of mocking somebody who is really struggling. EC is struggling with ED. And you have the guts to send me an email saying, remove all your videos because you're slandering me. As I said, slander requires malicious intent. I'm not malicious towards you. Everything I do and talk about in regards to you is stuff that you put online. But maybe that's why, Greg. Maybe that's why you scrubbed your entire Twitter account. Because now you want to claim that all these tweets that have been resurfacing that you have said verbatim that you removed are all screenshotted, that they're fake tweets. Is that why you deleted all 40,000 tweets from your Twitter timeline? Because you wanted to send me this email so you could try to play off like you're some little innocent little person? You're not innocent, and you're guilty of a lot of the things that people say that you do. You treat your patrons like garbage. It's been proven time and time again. Like, look at this little message right here. Look, see this? This is messages that you sent your patron, you know, and you guys talk, and her credit card was declined. So what do? Hi, how are you? Your credit card was declined. Hey, how are you doing? Your credit card was declined. Hey, I really miss talking to you. Your credit card was declined. Like, could you be any more disingenuous with, like, your fake messages? Well, not fake messages, but, like, superficial messages acting like, oh, I care so much about you giving me money, but your card's declined, man. Your card's declined. You got mad at a patron for unpledging for $2. How am I slandering you by talking about something that you said to a fan? Like, what? Another point that I want to make is, instead of sending me an email like you did here threatening legal action, a lawyer, by the way, wouldn't let you do this. Because if you actually hired a lawyer to intend to sue me, a lawyer would be contacting me professionally saying, because, you know, lawyers speak for you. But you speak for yourself, apparently, which means that these threats are even more meaningless. And fifth, you've already been known in the past to send fake cease and desist letters to people who make videos about you. You've sent a couple to your previous exes that you've dated. You've sent fakes, copy and paste, cease and desist letters, stop talking about me, stop making videos about me, blah, 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 blah. How am I any different from these other people? I don't care about your family, Greg. I care about how you treat people and how deplorable of things that you say and do, and then you publish online, and then you try to, you know, bolster yourself up as like this perfect, most honest guy in the world. You just deleted 40,000 Twitter tweets. How honest do you have to be if you're gonna shed your entire Twitter timeline off? Because you violate people's privacy all the time. You say horrible things to people. You treat people like garbage. And I'm slandering you for doing that? Whew. Man, dude. And it is a bit scummy that you tried to contact my network and try to get them to drop me. Because even if they did drop me, by the way, which they won't, but if they did drop me, I just find a new network. It's not that big of a deal. You know how often big networks get threatened by someone as minuscule as you? You're still dealing with all your IRS debt, all the debt that you've put yourself into, writing off your marriages and your house and your cars and all your toys and everything. You still owe the IRS thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. So, like, if you want to come sue me, groovy. Come get some, in the words of Ash Williams. And you know, since we're talking about the least private person on YouTube, special thanks to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is the #1 trusted leader in the VPN service, so you may be asking yourself, what is a VPN and why would I need that? Well, for starters, a VPN has great uses of hiding your IP address and location. It encrypts your communications so your ISP can't see what you're saying. It allows you to watch your favorite content, especially if it's blocked from country to country. You can avoid censorship and surveillance from your ISP, from Facebook, from all these different sites that you use on a daily basis, including YouTube, that tracks everything you do. I personally already use ExpressVPN, and I've been using it in the last few Twitch streams that I've been doing. It is a great way to actually have privacy. Press that big old button, connect to where you want to connect to anywhere around the world, and voila, you got internet privacy for less than $7 a month. And if you sign up using my vanity URL, expressvpn.com/Repzion, subscribe for a whole entire year and you'll get your first 3 months off absolutely free. Try it out today, expressvpn.com/Repzion, link down below in the description, and right below this my finger here, see that? Yeah, it's right there, that link. Type it in your bar, give it a shot, give it a trial. But Greg, Onision, please stop while you're ahead. This is so dumb. You've been known to send out these fake cease and desist letters. You're not in even a financial position to do what you want to do and take me to court for slander. Not only that, slander is just, it's one of the hardest things. Like, do you know how many big tier celebrities have, like, tried to sue their ex-wives or their ex-past partners for slander? And how many of those cases fail every single time? But hey, you know, if you want to invest more money into legal issues, by all means, go right ahead. I'm more than happy to go to court with you if you really want to sue me, because I know the law a little bit better than you. If you want to go around threatening every single person who makes videos about you, go right ahead. People are going to laugh at you because it's just so... it's so petty and pathetic at this rate that you can't deal with somebody making commentary about you off of things that you say all the time. Like, I don't even do YouTube this is not my job. I don't rely upon YouTube for money. This is a hobby. It's fun to do commentary-esque videos when people like yourself do dumb things and say dumb things, and I respond to it. People love this type of style of entertainment. This is entertainment to me, technically. You know, outside of YouTube, I'm spending my time, like, look, this thing. This is what I've been working on recently with school. Well, I'm about to graduate my school. Like, this big old gun, or pipe, I should say pipe, like, Fallout metal pipe gun that I've been making. It's not real, obviously. But, like, look how cool this thing is. I've been making this handmade. Like, I don't have time to do what you do, Greg. You know, I'm around making cool things and cool objects with my welding career, and you're literally sitting at your keyboard, face all red in the face, screaming and angry that people make videos about you. And they only make videos about you because of the things that you do and you say and you put online. That's why it exists. That's why people make what they do. That's why I make videos, is because you can't hold your tongue. You do horrendous things. You try to slander Shane. You try to slander and hurt people like EC, and it's not cool, man. And I'm going to continue to make videos as long as you continue to be dumb and say horrible things. It's freedom of speech. All my links are linked down below. I just wanted to share you guys, and if anything happens further, I'll keep you guys posted and updated. But to me, this is just more meaningless threats from him to try to shut somebody down because he can't take criticism. He can't take people having an opinion other than his own, because the only thing that runs around in his head is his own ego. Constantly. He's right. He's the most honest YouTuber. He's the most honest this. He's the best this. He's just like, ugh. Stop. Get some help. I'll help you in the long run. Thanks for watching this video. All my links are linked down below in the description. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday on Twitch. I'm on break right now, so I have a lot of free time. If you want to catch me on my live streams, feel free to click that link down below. Follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/Repzion and enjoy the rest of your week. It is absolutely beautifully sunny here. Have a good rest of your Wednesday.